1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asif Hanif. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has directed to provide medical facilities to poor patients at Lahore's Pakistan Kidney and Liver Institute on priority basis. First Hajj flight carrying 316 Pakistani pilgrims landed at Medina Munawwara today. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the martyrdom anniversaries of prominent Hurriyat leaders Mirwais Maulvi Muhammad Farooq and Khwaja Abdul Ghani Lon are being observed today. US President has invited leaders of Japan and South Korea to a formal three-way talks in Washington. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has directed to provide uninterrupted modern medical facilities to poor patients on priority basis at Pakistan Kidney and Liver Institute. During a meeting in Lahore, the Prime Minister also directed that the administrative processes for acquiring the latest medical equipment for the institute should be completed expeditiously. Chief of Army Staff General Syed Asim Munir says any effort to create wedge between Pakistan Army and people of the country is an act against the state and intolerable under any circumstances. Addressing officers and soldiers at Corps headquarters in Lahore, he said hostile forces and their abettors have been trying hard to create confusion through fake news and propaganda, but all such designs of the enemy will be defeated with support of the nation. Overseas Pakistanis have taken out Istehkam-e-Pakistan rallies in different parts of the world to express solidarity with armed forces of their country. A large number of people from all walks of life participated in the rallies. The solidarity rallies were organized in Tajikistan, Azerbaijan, African countries, Turkey, Germany, United Kingdom, Russia, Norway, Belgium, and Netherlands. Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah has urged the intending pilgrims to play their role in further enhancing country's prestige and dignity. He was speaking at Faisalabad Airport while seeing off the first Hajj flight from the city to Saudi Arabia today. The Federal Interior Minister urged the pilgrims to comply with the directions of Saudi authorities during their stay to make their Hajj hassle-free. The minister said the government has provided maximum facilities to the pilgrims. The first Hajj flight carrying 316 Pakistani pilgrims landed at Medina Munawwara today. Radio Pakistan correspondent Javed Iqbal reports from Medina Munawwara that these pilgrims arrived through PIA flight PK773. Pakistani pilgrims were welcomed by Director General Hajj Abdul Wahab Sumro, Director Hajj and other officials of Pakistani Hajj mission. They also distributed gifts and bouquets among the arriving pilgrims. France has assured to enhance educational opportunities for Pakistani youth by providing them more scholarships. The assurance was given by Ambassador of France to Pakistan, Nicolas Galli, while addressing the French Alumni Day in Islamabad. He said both countries are working to enhance bilateral relations and cooperation, particularly in higher education. Pakistan has showcased high-quality products at China ASEAN Forum exhibition being held in the Chinese province of Guangxi. Products included textiles, leather goods, food items, and handicrafts. Acting Consul General of Pakistan Consulate at Guangzhou, Sardar Muhammad paid a three-day visit to Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region of China and attended the exhibition. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the martyrdom anniversaries of prominent Hurriyat leaders Mirwais Maulvi Muhammad Farooq and Khwaja Abdul Ghani Lon are being observed today. Mirwais Maulvi Muhammad Farooq was assassinated by unidentified gunmen at his residence in Srinagar on this day in 1990. On the same day, over 70 mourners were martyred when Indian troops opened indiscriminate fire on his funeral procession in Hawal area of Srinagar. 12 years later, on this day in 2002, unknown attackers had shot dead Khwaja Abdul Ghani Lon when he was returning after addressing a gathering at the martyrs' graveyard in Srinagar. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, complete shutdown will be observed tomorrow to register protest against the holding of G20 meeting in Srinagar. Call for the shutdown has been given by all parties Hurriyat Conference and supported by other Hurriyat leaders and organizations. US President Joe Biden has invited the leaders of Japan and South Korea to a formal three-way talks in Washington. According to a senior US administration official, the leaders of the three countries met briefly on the sidelines of the G7 summit in Japan. Tokyo and Seoul, both key US allies, have been long at odds over issues related to Japan's brutal 1910 to 1945 colonial rule of Korea. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch the live video streaming of our news bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.